Modeling and animation are some of the most valuable expressive skills you can have. And if you can just imagine something, you can make it real. Hi, my name is William Harrison, and I'm going to be your teacher for learning 3D animation with Blender. I came to Blender not as an artist, like some of the people out there. I came just as a CG nerd. I've grown up watching movies like Toy Story, and then later on WALL-E and Big Hero 6, and I fell in love with this idea of creating an entire universe completely from my imagination. And ever since I learned about this new program, it was new back then, called Blender, I found and looked for every opportunity to integrate it into what I was doing. When I was an undergrad, I used it for classes. When I was in grad school, I used it for my research. And later on, when I got a job, I used it there. And let me tell you, every time I've used it, I've turned heads, I've dropped jaws, I've impressed people. And to be honest with you, in a lot of ways, Blender has changed my life. I hope that when you watch this, even if you're not an artist, that you will be, and you'll think of yourself that way, and you'll find ways to utilize this in your everyday life, even if your everyday life doesn't involve creating art for other people. And there's no limit to what you can do with Blender. You can take PowerPoint presentations and make them more captivating. You can take report visualizations and make them awe-inspiring. You can make YouTube presentations in whatever format you want. You can even clone yourself. What's up, people? My name is Trey. You can think of me as this guy's older, better-looking brother. Dude, I thought we said we weren't gonna do this. You're embarrassing me in front of everyone. We said that if I didn't think things were going well, I was gonna wink at the camera, and then you could come in, not just barge in the middle of my presentation. I mean, I was on a roll. What are they gonna think? You know me, baby. I gotta give the people what they want, but I'll let you get back to it now that they're not sleeping anymore. Now that everything is all messed up and you're probably thinking I'm not very professional, let me tell you what we're going to cover. We're going to start by going over how CGI and animation are linked, just briefly. Next thing, we're going to cover translational animation. That's how things can move back and forth, up and down in straight lines. After that, we're going to cover rotational animation. So what you can do to make things rotate, and some complex things you probably didn't realize that you can do from just rotations. Lastly, we're going to cover character animation. We're going to briefly do some character rigging and character modeling just so you'll have a character, and then I'll show you how to animate it. And I do it in a way that will save you lots of time. So if you have no experience with Blender whatsoever, or drawing or any of that stuff, don't worry, I got you. I'll see you inside.